Shadows and beasts untamed, a party of misfits, famed and framed. Thieves with quick fingers, sinners with might, together they journey into the night. The Tavern tale spoke of this crew, a strange alliance, a motley crew. Bound by fate, set forth to explore the realms of chaos and so much more. Hey ho, the party's adventuring stew.
No. Yeah, you're good. Welcome everybody to Call the Shadow, a bi-weekly game where of sad, but also funny and wienering, maybe?
Yeah.
Sometimes?
Let's get a recap and let's start today's session.
I never thought I'd see the day where I'd be navigating this level of absurdity. Falling through a portal, crashing into Vesper's intimate moment, and then trying to hold on to my composure as Chips barges into one room after another. I was a Celestial Knight. The Dawnbringer. And dignity is supposed to be my shield, and yet tonight it feels like this distant memory. My wings cut off years ago, their memory still burning from the chaos. 20 days, we thought. 20 days. But in this bizarre tavern, only 3 hours had passed. No one even noticed we were missing. No one cared, and here I am watching my companions move on as if nothing had happened, while I remain trapped, carrying the weight of a reality that no longer feels tethered to anything. Vesper's in love now, or so he claims. He blushes and stammers his way through, asking me if he's a good man, if he deserves Lily. I know love when I see it, but in this moment, all I feel is exhaustion. He's already talking about marriage after one night. How could love come so easily to him? Ease with which he throws around the word while I just stand here, haunted by a voice I can't let go of. Love for him. Whirlwind of excitement, but for me, it's a weight I can't carry. I want to be happy for him. Vesper's my friend, my brother, even. My family now. I should feel joy seeing him so happy, so free, and yet somehow I can't understand how it comes so easily to him. I wish I could have that freedom. But maybe that's why he deserves it more than I do. God knows he deserves to be loved. He's been through so much more than most can handle. He hides it, yeah, but we see it. He deserves that warmth, that tenderness that Lily gives him. He's surrounded by joy. Lily's soft touch, her smile as she investigates that absurd braiding on his body hair, not that I was looking, as if it's the clearest sign of his tenderness. I want to believe in the warmth between them. But as I watch him play the part of this enamored lover, I am reminded of how far away I am from such simplicity for what awaits us. He laughs, blushes, claiming that he's a good man, while I just stand by, distant with my heart locked away. And me? I don't deserve to feel the love they feel. I learned that lesson the first time when I watched Tavern burn. love, the cause of my failure. I stood there with my heart wide open, and in that moment I lost everything. The fire consuming me, blinding me to my purpose, and in the end, I watched everything I had sworn to protect turn to ash. So no, I don't deserve to feel the joy that they feel right now. And then there's Torrent. Cocky, stubborn, always ready with a smirk or some kind of sharp comment. He's strong, but in that way where strength comes from all the walls he's built around himself. And we fight, sure we fight. His arrogance grates on me more than I care to admit. But I respect him. He doesn't back down, doesn't let anyone see his weaknesses, and even when I know they're there. And as much as I might deny it, there's something about that strength, about his refusal to yield, that I admire. And tonight, watching him with Vex, I saw a side of him he rarely lets show. Vulnerability. It wasn't much, just a glimpse, but it was there. Between the jokes and the bravado, he was trying to hold on to something real. Even with all the interruptions, and as they kept piling on, he didn't let it shake him. He just adapted. Like always. That's Torrent. Stubborn. Fighting to stay in control. But control is an illusion, and we both know it. His talk of rewinding time, of making that perfect moment last, it's a lie. A well-told lie, but a lie nonetheless. In time, it slips away from all of us, no matter how hard we fight to hold on. And Torrent knows that, even if he never admit it. And watching them, Vesper in love, Torrent holding on to something deeper, I felt even more isolated. And even Kazuhiko and Lizzie, finding some strange comfort with each other, their fruits and whatever. But what about me? I'm always watching from the outside, the one who's already lost more than I can count. I tried to hold it together for Chips, but he just seems different. Something inside of him, something that's shifted during our journey, and though he tries to hide behind his humor, hide behind that steel frame of his, I know he feels it. I feel responsible for him. For all of them in some way, but who takes responsibility for me? Who looks after the fallen? And then, the folio. The drawings of me. Someone who saw me, drew me in ways I couldn't even recognize. There was joy that doesn't belong to me anymore. The cats, the notes, the quiet promise of a life I've long since left behind, or a life I haven't even lived yet. The words written there, they speak of love, but maybe that voice was telling me he loved me through these pictures, the sketches, the memories, the future he's building for us. Maybe that's his way of saying all the things he couldn't with words. But even if he doesn't love me, even if he does, I don't deserve it. Not after everything, not after my failure. Loving me it's dangerous. And that's a vulnerability I can't show. Not anymore. I will wait, the voice said, lingering in my mind in that spell book. My light grows dim, it told me. No, I wanted to scream, you get to leave. Not until I understand, not until I can forgive. But even as I made my demands, I knew the truth. Some lights aren't meant to stay. God knows mine burned out forever ago. And no matter how fiercely you try to hold on to it, it can be extinguished at any time. And so I sit there in that hallway, the echoes of laughter, of intimacy and pain filling the air around me, and my companions living in the moment, blissfully ignorant of the shadows that cling to me. I feel like a ghost among them, forgotten by time and overwhelmed by a grief I don't even understand. And I close my eyes. I clutch to those trinkets that Valen gave me, and they say to wait. But for what? For hope? For love? For the darkness that's always waiting for its moment? The truth is, I don't know anymore. All I know is I can't leave yet. Not while that voice, it still calls to me. Even if it faintly says to me that I'll wait too. And I whisper into that void, hoping it can hear me. And hoping by the end that his light will carry us through the shadows.
That was very good.
Wow.
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 Praise him.
Praise him.
Amen.
Praise.
Praise.
For those of you that don't understand what's happening, we're all in the brothel right now fucking. Yeah.
Not
In case you didn't
everyone.
understand, that clearly Sidril is
summary.
not into the situation that's happening. But yes, for those of you who didn't understand the recap, basically Chips is going insane because some crazy person was chasing after us trying to poop on his chest. Solana is locked in her room dealing with her, inner emotions. Vesper's getting his braided hairs fiddle-dee-deed and fiddle-dee-dummed. Torrent is having a bath and, getting bubbly with it. And Kazuhiko is eating fruits that have been in places we don't want to know where. That is the true recap. You're very welcome.
It was. I know where.
It was very delicious. I don't understand.
We start tonight's session with everyone hitting that long rest button.
Sorry, Baldur's Gate.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. Okay. Although the sun rises, there is an ever-present cluster of darkness that hangs in the sky. It is more than simply clouds. It is more than even ash blocking out the light. It is shadow, and it extends far and wide over the lands of Marlodia. And at the Maiden Light's Inn, it is no different. The morning light is filtered as if through dust. The kind of light that comes through an underground window, barely managing to illuminate the floors around you. But still, morning does break. And each of you find yourself stirring, albeit some of you sore, some of you with a slight worry that should you move, your back will pinch again and you'll be paralyzed. And even others, you find yourself half underneath the bed with a bucket over your head. Drawn on the bucket is a pair of tits, and you're not really sure what it's drawn with, but all of your hair is braided from the top of your horns to the very bottom of your clawed feet.
Oh.
And then there is Chips. Make a perception check. Chips.
You said perception?
Correct.
9. Rolled a 5 on the dice.
Oh god. Very
First
pathetic.
roll.
Okay. You miss the first opportunity. Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at these. Nine.
9. Let's go.
But-
Let's
Nice
go.
class.
That's better. That's better.
Slightly below average is all right. Let's go.
Hey,
Okay.
it's perfect for me.
With a 9, you feel a buzzing in your circuits. An electrical pulse that's not entirely unpleasant, but you're powered down, though still aware. You feel a little wet. When you shift a little, you feel a lot of wet.
Oh.
You're fairly certain you aren't leaking any fluids. A quick diagnostic reads that your chassis is firmly engaged in the closed proximity. You don't bear any organic material within beyond the potential centrifugal force that is the nature of your existence and the existence that resides within you, but you're not sure if the existence that resides within you can in fact defecate or urinate. And so it is with these thoughts that your oculars expand and open wide, revealing an empty room and water all over you and your bed. But there is no trellis.
Fuck.
What would you like to do, Chips?
Well, first I'm going to try to get away from whatever is wetting me.
Okay, the bed is a sopping soup. An entire bucket of water, probably used by the local cleaning lady that goes from room to room, or cleaning gentleman, has been demopped and dumped out where you were laying. Your pillow is brown, and the chamber pot is all so empty. Sorry, looking at your face.
This is not the first time this has happened to me.
I need you
I have been
to.
here before.
I need you to roll versus trauma. Make a charisma saving throw, please.
But
9.
Visions quickly replace all waking thoughts, and you remember there is a pirate named Shmi. And he is coming for you.
Yeah, Chips is going to just start the panicking. The first thought that comes to his mind is he needs to find where Trellis is, because like we lost fucking Trellis again. What the fuck? And so, but the second is like get out of sight, get out of vicinity, get out of anyone. Because not only am I being tracked by the man named Shmi, I'm also being tracked by individuals that I know are like within like the tavern that know of me from like the very first episode of this season. So yeah, panic mode just hits, and I'm also covered in shit water, and I'm just for panic mode, and I'm just gonna run out the room screaming, arms in the air, flailing as I'm running down the hallway.
Torrent, Vesper, Sidriel. Perception checks.
Yeah. Hey. Yeehaw. Oh, all of us perception?
Correct.
Oh.
So Lana is in the floor above you, so.
All right, let's see here. Dice box.
The
Uh,
pirate named Shmee.
Shmee!
Okay.
Okay.
Kazu, you also, I think, are on that same, in that same hall. So I need you to roll perception.
Okay.
Do a good roll. Give me your
The
best
one
roll.
dice that I have when I was testing it out today, I've rolled it now 5 times in a row just to see. I think I've already typed in my answer, but I just wanted to see what happened. And I've rolled 3 nat 20s in the span of those 5 rolls. This dice is on fire tonight.
Wow.
You just rolled out all the luck out of it.
I
All
think I
right.
rolled 3 9s in a row. I think that's what just happened.
In this case, Vesper, you are the
Huh.
only one to awake to Chip's screaming. There is a bucket on your head, so when you sit up, your horns cause it to ting 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 ting, which just adds to the aggressive hangover.
I come running out of the door in all my glory, no clothes on. What?
You're jingling with beads everywhere.
Chips! What's wrong?
I'm gonna run past Vesper, just screaming.
I'm gonna try to grab him.
Okay. You are going to roll to hit his armor class. And I need the both of you to roll d20s. I'm going to do it with a simple roll off.
I rolled a 17.
23.
Okay, a roll
Not
on your
unarmed.
okay, and roll on your d20 to see if you even hit him, like if you catch him fast enough, or if this is going downstairs into the tap room.
17?
Oh, it's a
I
tie.
also rolled 17.
Okay, roll again.
Woo.
14?
Natural 20.
Okay, so what ends up happening, Vesper, is you do grab a hold of his arm, that he panics, and he detaches the arm, so you're only holding the arm, but it sends him spiraling forward, end over end, and then he lands on his little robotic feet, leaps, suddenly has bee wings, and you hear people screaming from the tap room.
I run downstairs. I'm still naked.
People scream even more. Everyone else, including Solana, perception checks.
Yeah, as you chase, by the way, it just smells like shit wherever I go. The arm you're holding also smells like shit.
All right, well, I think my die is going to have to go back into dice jail.
Go back.
Oh, no.
Send it.
There's a reason why it was there in the first place.
Why'd you take it out? Why did you get a free ride out?
In months.
All right. Okay, this time, everyone. Oh, okay. Sidriel and Kazu, you wake to the ruckus. The other two do not. So we're gonna start with Sidriel. There are people screaming. It is the cacophony of what you're hearing in your headset. Mass panic. And a very foul smell. Clearly, something has been tainted by the shadow that's some kind of defecation beast.
He goes into instant protection mode, so he jumps up and he draws his blade from his arm. It's like instantly he's like out the door, ready to cast shield on anybody who he's like, what's the problem? Tell me what's going on.
As you cut out into the hallway, meanwhile, Kazu, you also awaken to a cacophony of screams. However, you also awake to this crocodilian-like purr as Lizzie's eyes open with her double eyelids.
Oh.
And she licks her lips and says it sounds like breakfast is devastatingly good.
Oh, breakfast. Yeah, oh, that sounds good, but it sounds like someone's having a nightmare. Really. I'm sure Sidro has it taken care of. He's very good about these kind of things. Yeah. Did you sleep well?
She cuddles harder against you, kind of pulling you as Little Spoon.
Can't breathe very well now. You're very strong.
My back.
My back. Lizzie.
Oh my gosh.
I just started feeling better.
Do you want to go see what is causing all the screams?
In a moment.
Okay. She lets you go and rolls over. Her big tail comes around and pushes you. So you slide off the bed and fall on the ground.
Careful with that tail. Anyways.
Is the floor like a slip and slide in there? Or?
It's pretty juicy. It's sticky now.
Oh my god! I think the room is juicy as crazy.
I think I need a bath.
Oh god.
She cuddles harder into your little shirt that she's wearing.
That's cute.
But she's gonna take her a second to get going. She's a little not warmed up for the morning. So she just starts crocodile, death rolling in the bed to warm up. Anything else that you do?
No, he eventually gets out and he goes, but he's kind of, I think he'd be half dressed and kind of half awake and just, why is everyone yelling? Would someone have a nightmare?
And you step outside.
Mm-hmm.
As you step outside, it's as Sidriel is shooting down the stairs.
Oh, good morning.
Runs by.
Okay, goodbye.
Doesn't even hear you. He's just like, what's happening? Who needs help? Oh.
I still don't understand 12 vibes. That's crazy.
Okay. That being said, downstairs. Vesper, what is your armor class?
Oh. Shit. I don't have anything on.
Just
so
some
that
beads.
would go down to
10 plus your dex.
12.
Okay. Chips, what is your armor class?
19.
Okay, so Chips is flying, and as he's flying, there's just trails of shit water that's slapping all along the bar top where people's breakfast meals are laid out. The smell is emulsifying. And then this large, dark figure grabs you from behind Vesper, a big palm across your face. And a deep-valleyed voice next to your ear says,
Why is he covered in shit? And why are you naked?
as Malbian pulls you back into a corner.
Oh, you have large hands. Such big palms.
It doesn't answer my question. Vesper.
And you feel him squeeze a little bit.
Still kind of waking up. Well, I'm completely naked because I was having sexual relations with, Lily, and I heard screams, and Chips was running away from someone called Shmi, whoever that is, and now I'm chasing him because I'm trying to control the situation, but now that I've come to my senses, I don't think that it's very controlled.
Malbian's reptilian eyes slit at the mention of Shmi, and then they widen. And he unties a part of his tabard and slams it against your chest. Behind him Chips, behind him is the tap room. Okay, so his back is shielding you from all the innocents. Chips, I need you to roll an acrobatics, please. Either one. Acrobatics or athletics.
12.
Okay, behind you, you hear Chips screaming, "Shwee!" He smashes into the nighttime hanging lanterns. It drops in the middle of the tap room, shattering everywhere. Someone screams, "My leg! Ah, my leg!" And then you hear Chips, like a bee or a fluttering bird, trying to get out of the room. Ting, 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 ting.
I'm going to let you handle this.
Do you want to help? You have
No.
such big palms. No,
He
okay.
steps away. As he steps away, he holds out his hand. He catches, by the head, he catches your little Warforged. He looks at you, and then he lets him go.
You're going to handle it.
Oh, so strong and capable. All right, I'll do my best. No promises.
And then he steps aside just as Sidriel makes an appearance.
What in the God's name is happening down here? Who's dying?
My leg!
Anyone.
He's taken out my leg! Grandma, no! My cheese!
By
What?
the gods! Put on some clothes!
Oh, sorry.
Vesper,
Yeah.
please!
I put on
Do
the
I see
tabard deck.
Sidril?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm instantly going to fly like beeline straight to Sidril, and I'm just gonna latch onto his leg like a dragonfly, and I'm just gonna look at them with like the most like my eyes, like they're just lights, but like if I had pupils, or they're just gigantic pupils, just looking at me with the big puppy Warforged eyes. I'm just gonna say,
Sigil, it's me! He's back! He's shit in my bed, and now he's gonna shit in my mouth!
He picks him up and he's gonna cast Calm Emotions. Can I cast that on you as a Warforged does? Does that work? Okay, just checking. Can I do that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
and
you
he
can.
holds on to him and he's gonna like grab him by the shoulders and like pull him into his chest like he's holding on to a baby. Okay. By all things holy and righteous, could you just stop? Please.
It's me.
He's not here. It's not real.
He's here.
Chips,
He's here.
he's not real.
Do you smell me, Sigil?
I know you smell terrible,
Smell me.
but it's okay. It's okay. I'm here, and I will protect you.
I have to hide.
I will hide you. In my arms, you are invisible as long as you stay silent.
Kazu's coming down the steps. Malbian's talking to the person the manager right now.
I basically, like, with one arm, I'm holding on to child baby Chips, who's having a mental breakdown, and I put out my hand if Kazu can see me, just to tell him to not approach the crying baby.
Oh, what's going on? Did Chips have a nightmare?
and I'm just gonna grab Sigil by the cheeks and like pull his face into mine.
Oh, it smells horrible. Constitution
I'm
saving
gonna
throw.
say,
Me?
You.
Me Constitution
Yeah.
Sidril? Okay.
And while that's happening, what's Vesper doing?
I'm trying to find a bucket of water to put on Chips.
Okay, roll an investigation. Did you put the
Sigil.
tabard on?
I
You
did.
have to hide me. But more importantly, you need to find Chalice. I don't know where he is.
12.
Okay, you find some water just behind the bar lip. Looks like ice was kept in it, but it's... looks clean enough. Doesn't smell bad. A little old, but...
They just dunked both Sid and Chips in water.
Okay. So right seconds before that happens, Kazu, what do you say?
I'm what's going on? Is Chip has a nightmare? And he's like holding onto his. He's only wearing like his pants, but they're loose and they're like falling. So he's kind of just gathering it up and holding onto it, and that's how he's standing. He's like his eyes are half lid, and he's just kind of like his hair is a mess and stuff. Is everything all right? Oh look, Sidro took care of it just like I imagined. Very, very well. Oh, breakfast. He turns over to the side and starts headed towards the kitchen.
As you turn
I would
away.
imagine-
Sorry, go ahead, Vesper.
I would imagine Kazu being in the splash zone of that bucket throw.
Okay, so hold it right there. Little role play between Chips and Sidriel before that happens.
Yeah, that's the last thing I say is you have to find Trowlis and hide me. But as like literally as the large amount of water is dumped on top of me, Chips you're gonna see just like sparks and just little strays, like rays of electricity come out of it, like the joints of his body, and he's going to like his arms and legs are going to stiffen out and straighten, which is going to like eject me off of Sidriel's body as I just.
Well, I'm
like
holding on to you.
Well,
Are you trying to get away from me?
I'm like pushing off, like I'm
Okay, like a little rocket. Got you.
Yeah, I'm pushing off as my body just like locks up, and I just go.
Water.
And yeah, I'm just gonna fall into the ground. The lights in my eyes go dim as I just sit there, like dog, not moving, upside down, arms and legs just straight out.
You hear a kid in the background. Look, Mom, it's a fainting goat, but it's metal. We need to get out of here. We're no longer eating at this place. Come on, dear. They serve shit for breakfast.
Oh.
While all three of you are soaking wet, Vesper standing there, holding the bucket that's dripping, leaking like a nasty, dirty sieve, you hear Malbian say,
I will pay for the damages. Of course. 1,000 gold. It was your grandmother's. I understand.
and then that dragonborn face looks at all of you over his shoulder.
Sidriel bows in apology. And then picks up poor rusted robot.
He twitches. His arm like does a quick spin, like, and it flips you off.
Chips? Chips? Are you alive? For God's sake, Vesper! Water on a robot? Metal? Warforged? Are you insane?
He smelled like shit.
Regardless! We could have fixed that with something else, but water?
Kazu, your pants are really heavy now and pretty see-through.
Oh my.
Please.
Breakfast. Was it
Clothes.
breakfast?
Everyone, clothes. Please.
I have clothes.
Well, I can see everything.
Oh.
Then
Oh. There's my tail. Okay, let me get
impressive.
changed. Oh, thank you. Thank you very well. Well, yours as well.
Yeah, I lift up
for
my tavern.
God's sake, please.
You're quite a specimen. Yeah.
Across the room, a fork comes flying and it beams you in the head, Vesper. The smaller one. And
What comes flying on my head?
a fork.
Oh,
It does not stick,
small-
but it does slap the smaller head. And Malbian is snarling.
Don't do that. Oh. Thank you, Malbian.
He says, upstairs in your room now.
I think I'm getting grounded, guys. I need to go upstairs.
All of you.
Actually.
My apologies. Again, I'm so sorry.
Vesper heads upstairs. Head down, schlumped.
Are
I
they bringing
go to
breakfast
the-
upstairs to us?
I don't think we're getting breakfast anymore.
I'm
Not after this
Is it
chaos.
break-
You better go find something else to eat.
Sidriel. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I think you've already had enough breakfast. It's not time for second breakfast.
I literally have not. I just woke up. That's
After what I
very
saw
rude
you
of
eating yesterday, I'm sure you are filled.
Yesterday is not breakfast, Sidril. Do you not know the difference? My God, you must be still tired. Very well, I'll get it later.
Meanwhile, moments before disaster strikes, Torrent, there is a tiny knock on your door. Tip, 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 tip. Tip, 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 tip.
Who is it?
Hey, I had an accident, then I tried to clean it and I made it worse.
Isn't Sidriel or something there to help?
I thought this was Sidriel's room. I don't remember, I'm sorry. You see,
His tiny fingers under the door.
can you help me, Torrent?
Oh my god.
Alright, just a sec. He's gonna flip his pants on. And
Vex
Make
just
his way
rolls
for the
over.
door.
She's totally sleeping.
he's gonna make sure the blanket's covered back up over her before he leaves.
She, as you open the door, he straightens in his new outfit.
Good morning. Sorry. I tried to wake up Chips, but I think something bad happened.
Well, take me to the mess. See what we can do.
He just stands there, gazing up at you with his big lavender eyes. What's your passive insight?
15.
There's a lot
I don't
more
know
than
what.
just a mess. There's something he's not saying. Burning under the surface.
Torrent's gonna put his hand on Charles' shoulder. Charles, you remember the last time that you had something to say and held back? And then that evil lady came shortly after.
Yeah.
You're supposed to tell us when something's going on.
Yeah.
And I get the sense you're keeping something from me.
Well, you were just so mad last night. I just don't want to bother you.
You're not a bother. I was just, Chips came in and interrupted my bath, and I got a little grumpy.
Yeah, that's okay. I'd be grumpy too. I tried to wake Chips up and tell him that I saw something.
What'd you see?
I saw someone in the shadow.
Do you know who it was?
No, but he said he was a friend. He said that he
So
could
you
teach
didn't
me.
just him, you spoke with him.
Yeah. I thought I was dreaming. I thought I was dreaming because there was no ceiling. There was just a light. And in the distance, there was a really tall tower. And on the top of the tower, there was a light.
Let's see. Did this person tell you how to get in touch with them?
No. But he knew my name.
Okay. Really?
He knew about the mountain.
Did he mention anything else?
I'm not entirely sure. We should probably go make sure I didn't accidentally hurt Chips, please.
Just one more question. did you happen to identify anything about him from the shadow?
He was really skinny. And he sounded really sad.
See.
Do you know
Well,
when you have to go to the bathroom while you're sleeping, and then a part of the dream there's a toilet?
yes.
And he looks down.
Do you need some clean shorts?
I just don't want to ruin anything, because Vesper made these for me.
That's okay, we can have them cleaned.
He takes your hand.
Can we take
Hey.
care of Chips first, and then I'll tell you what I saw in my dream?
Sure. But just promise me one thing.
Yeah.
You will not go with anyone without talking to us first. You're part of this team, remember?
Right.
So we have to stick together.
That's my plan.
Okay. And if anybody else comes and talks to you, you come tell us immediately.
I was trying to wake Chips up, but I'd already made a mistake. And then I made it worse.
It's okay, we all make mistakes sometimes. Let's go. Hang on just a sec.
I think I have actually a pair of old plain clothes, maybe?
Okay.
Just, can I give him some, like, big pants?
Yeah. Yeah, and you can even send him, as long as he doesn't wake up your companion, into your restroom to change while you check on things, or whatever, however you want to handle that. There's
Pants.
Adult pants, I guess. Well, he's pretty big, right?
Yeah, he's tall. He's big for his age. Yeah, he's easily
All right.
mistaken as like a middle-aged teenager. He's so tall, but he's very slender and pretty. Except for when he rages.
Okay, you know what? Actually, come in here real quick.
And he's gonna open the door,
Okay.
and he's gonna go and usher him into the bathroom,
Okay.
and then go and sit on the edge of the bed and lightly tap on Vex.
Okay. Her ears they flick and perk towards you, and then when she opens them, it's very foxy-like. And there's an immediate grin and smile, and she like starts to hug you around the waist.
Yeah, I got a minor issue, and I need your help.
Oh, are you okay? And she's one eyebrow lifted, wiggling a little.
I don't know where the rest of my group is, and the kid, Trellis, if you remember him from last night, he had a little accident.
Oh, this is. I'm sorry. I thought it was a fun issue. I see.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I wish it was, and I hate to ask you for this favor. Can you just keep an eye on him?
Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she like rolls off the other side, and she's in push-up position for a second, and then grabs her clothes, and then stands up.
Thank you.
Smooths out her hair.
Trellis, I'm gonna go look for everybody.
Okay.
Get cleaned up. Vex is here if you need any help.
You hear the sink
She's
turn
my
on.
friend.
Okay.
And
Okay, I'll be back.
you hear like weapons falling on the ground.
Oh, shit. Fuck. God, shit.
You hear some other stuff being banged around.
He's like, why are they so heavy?
And that's when you hear it.
Shmee! Oh, wrong voice.
Oh.
Just chaos. You are standing at the top of the stairs as your party are ascending, sopping wet, a little dejected, and unmoving in Chips' case.
Did I miss the party?
Good morning, Dorrant.
Everything is fine.
Is it?
For
It
now.
doesn't look fine. Y'all look like you really got into something for breakfast.
Does anyone have...
I have not had breakfast yet, and I'm getting grumpy now. Pardon me.
Is everyone here? Can we account for everyone? Where's Solana?
I think Solana's still probably asleep or in her room.
Where's Trollis?
He's getting ready for the morning in my room with Vex.
Can we keep everybody in one spot? Just so we can sort through this nonsense? Can everyone
Realize you'll need
stand
a
still?
babysitter.
Clearly, everyone here has been needing some peace.
Amen to
Amen.
that.
I appreciate your humor, Torrent, but if we could all just stay still for just a moment.
Chips looks like he's pretty still. What's up with that?
Oh,
How'd he lose an arm?
That's my fault.
does anyone know how to clean Chips?
I'll get another bucket.
No, in case you can't smell, Torrent, things are a little unpleasant for Chips.
Yes, I cast prestidigitation on Chips. Okay, I'm going to go change now, and we're gonna get breakfast, Lizzie and I, unless we have other plans.
At that moment, Vesper's door flies open, and in a feathered robe, Lily comes shooting out and is like, Vesper!
Lily!
I missed you. Did you have a good whatever happened?
He was like sad, now he's perked up. Lily! He runs, my sweet, my love, my heart.
My heart.
And she like kisses your face, hugging you, and is like, I went out the window and into the kitchen because there was a bunch of shit going on, and I stole a bunch of food. Would you like some? Are your friends hungry?
I love some. Kazu. Breakfast.
Yes, actually. Lily, you're so sweet, thank you. Yes, breakfast.
Don't you love her, Kazu? She's great.
Oh, she is lovely, very lovely. Yes, absolutely.
Coming, honey. He fucking like floats over to the door.
It's like piping hot pancakes. What's wrong with your child? I mean, I guess what's wrong with your butt plug, the thing that hit you in the head yesterday?
Oh, I cleaned him. Now he doesn't work.
Oh.
Would the prestidigitation have dried him out
Yes.
from being moist?
Well, maybe
Okay.
you need someone that can cast Lester registration?
Restoration?
Are we getting an ID for him now?
I mean, you do ride him, don't you? So he's technically a vehicle, so that means that you would need insurance, license, and registration. You have a cleric with you, right?
This is quite valid. Yes.
Maybe you should go get your cleric.
I was unaware of these local laws.
Well, I thought he was a violent butt plug.
Can you...
Is he not?
He's gonna put Chips in Vesper's arms.
Just hold him. I'll go find Solana.
He's very big for what he is.
Yes. He's like a little baby.
I know I've been carrying him around.
He's so stiff and heavy.
Goodbye, Sidriel. We talked a lot about you.
I'm sorry, what?
During interrelations. We talked about all of you. Right, Vesper? It was very good.
Solana! Vesper with like.
I go to Solana's door.
She's up. She's on the other floor, right?
She's upstairs.
Okay, that's where I was gonna. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Perhaps. Is there a reason for to have this type of conversation during your intimate moments when your mouths be otherwise occupied?
Sometimes it's nice to have conversations while you're just plugging away. Haven't you ever tried?
God damn.
Oh, fuck.
She's
Sidriel is like
Plugging
a
away.
tomato, like his
So how was your
skin
day?
gone. Actually, you know what? Skin has gone. Not even tomato is pale. It's like deadly pale.
Bye, Sidriel. Bye, Vesper. Oh, Torrent. Did you like my sister's little mole on her butt? Looks like a heart, huh? Pretty cute.
It was pretty cute.
It's been a long time
Sidriel is-
since she joined me in anything fun. So I'm glad that
Walk
you were here.
running away.
Oh, bye, Sidriel. Your abs are super attractive. I look forward to you having a boyfriend someday. Here you go, Kazu. Pancakes and sausages for you and Lizzie.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure
You're
Liz will
welcome.
enjoy these.
Oh,
Would you like to wait for Vesper to come back in my room? Vex is in there and she might want some pancakes.
oh, I would love to. She sent me a message this morning. Oh, sorry, Kazu. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was just wondering if we would all like to have breakfast together.
Let's do that. All in Torrent's room. Just bring yourself and Lizzie.
Oh, okay, very well.
I think I'm going to
Lizzie.
marry Vesper Torrent. He's so cute. I'm in love.
You have my blessing.
Oh, thank you. My sister thinks it's foolish and too fast, but he's definitely the one.
Just as long as you're well aware of his quirks.
Oh,
you guys had plenty
the
of conversation.
demon. Yes. It's okay. I'm alright with an open relationship.
Lover.
You are a very unique spirit.
Thank
I
you.
like that.
Vex says it's because I have PhD, but that only happened once.
She's a genius.
I heard it takes years to get that, so good on you.
It only took one Minotaur and a Loxodon using hammers from different directions.
Sounds
Crazy.
I don't adventure anymore, though. I'm retired. And then she opens your door and is like, Vexy Poo! And her sister here, her sister just sighs. And gives her like, I brought you pancakes. I love him. You don't love him. You don't know him. No, I love him. He's perfect. He let me braid him with the ponytail beads. And he's taking care of his child butt plug. I'm going to be a mother. And she does a twirl.
What is going on?
Oh, she's insane like me.
Vex just gives you a withering look, Torrent, and then followed closely behind Kazu and Lizzie, who has to duck. She's still wearing Kazu's little tiny shirt, and she has to duck to get her crocodilian lizard self in.
Pancakes. I like pancakes.
Meanwhile,
And
unless there's any roleplay in this room, is there any roleplay before?
it's just gonna be chaos.
Okay.
You know how it is.
So we're gonna let
You
the
can-
chaos happen, and we're gonna move the chaos upstairs. Solana, Constitution saving throw.
Right. con save is 21.
Despite the heavy emotions, the sad hangover is not as prevalent. But to backtrack slightly, you experience before actually waking a waking dream. And you find yourself surrounded by stars. The floor is made of water, but somehow the abyssal black depths, though they twinkle with celestial light and are wet, it's firm, like glass, black glass with water spilled on top. And in the distance, there is a great throne. The throne is made of crystals and bone, and it is beautiful. It is stunning to witness. The feeling that you get is awe and wonder and familiarity, like nostalgic ache, so fierce you find yourself tearing up. You know this place, though you have never consciously stepped foot therein. What do you do?
Solana just gonna look around, examine the throne, maybe like touch it ever so slightly, and just look around and say, "Hello? Is anyone here?"
You hear this stone grinding sound, and rising up all around you is this, similar to this impressive gate. Just in the center of that strange throne room.
Can anybody hear me? Is there someone here? She'll get closer to the gates.
In the center
Try to
of the
read
gates
whatever's on it.
is the throne.
Am I supposed to just sit in this? Is it for me? It seems a little dark and scary. There's bones here. Hello! And she's just here waiting for anything to make the gates move besides her sitting on the throne.
Roll a perception.
It's a 17. 17.
Okay. It sounds like a drop of water. And then there is a whisper of magic that tastes like sugar and kisses. And a voice. Why shouldn't I? Is there a reason that I should just divert my course? What makes us so similar and so very different? Do I not deserve what is within my grasp to take? Tell me, Solana. Is it not fair that the ends justify the means?
Well, I think of all the lives that it cost, all the pain and suffering of old party and now. The difference between you and I'm learning, is that no matter how hard my life would be, no matter how much hatred that may fester in my heart, and it does from time to time, I could never do the horrors that you were willing to do to get what you deserve. I don't think we in this world deserve anything. So, despite all your suffering, it's not my place to say I'm sorry. But I'm sorry that everything happened to you. But there has to be a much better way to feel righted than this.
You see a glowing constellation stretched out like the dragon constellation, as if sitting in the chair, the throne. And then it splits to the scales of justice and then the lovers, as it coalesces and gains mass and form. A woman with beautiful violet skin, covered in constellations, hair long and loose that drops down the weight and stairs of the throne into the water.
She runs to her. Solana runs. And if she can, she grabs her hands.
She slowly turns to you. And as you grasp her hands, you feel that they are cold.
She holds them tight.
Even the steel of justice is still steel, Solana.
She looks her in the eyes, and she sees like the darkness in the Requiem's eyes, like for the first time, like really looking in them. And she says, "It really doesn't have to be this way. If there's anything we can do, I will spend my entire life trying to right what happened to you, but in the right way. You don't have to do all of this. We can fix this." I know we can. But like sisters or something. That must mean something, doesn't it?
She lets go of your hand and then cups your cheek and smiles, and it's genuine, though there are thorns behind the smile and a depth in the eyes. Fathomless and unknowing emotions swirl behind her neon gaze. There are some sins that you can never clean your hands of, my sweet flower. And this is why you are like a white lily of the valley. She rubs her thumb gently, like a sister, like a mother, against your cheek. You know, there are plants that devour living flesh to live. It is simply in their nature to do so. So many more than you would even consider.
I went up dance with people. We have hearts. Where is yours? And she puts her hands, she tries to grab her hand again and reach here to her heart and says, "We shared this. This heartbeat. I know you can't be that different from me. This version of you is the farthest from me I could possibly be. But You're not. You're not this. I refuse to believe it. She grasps sight on her hand.
Make a persuasion check, please.
Ooh, that's a good roll. It's a 25.
She suddenly stands, and as she steps forward, the throne disappears as a clawed, shadowed bone hand reaches up, pulling it into the water below. Soon, this old stone structure will light. It will be filled with an unimaginable power. And it's going to be mine.
Not really what you want.
I deserve that. And she looks away. Roll an insight.
Insights. Ooh, that's also good. A 23.
There's doubt. There is, dare you say, guilt. The bloom of a conscience.
Solana like wells up, and you just hear her voice breaking, and she says, "You will not win. This you will not win."
Her back is
I will
turned.
be sure of it.
Her back is turned towards you, and you can see the constellations on her back glowing. Every time she breathes, they brighten and then they dim with every breath. The V of her dress ends at the base of her spine. She is a gorgeous figure, dark and powerful. But there is a fragility in this moment as she holds her hand aloft. And she creates a swirling torrent. I do not think I can be forgiven for what I've done. But perhaps it is your re-emergence that causes this ache so fiercely. I'm sorry, Solana. I am not a lily of the valley. I am not a white rose. I am not a bouquet of daisies. I am as ancient as the first trees, born of the blood of Gaia. I am dark and divine. And you can try to stop me, little Dawn, you and your bringer. But you will fail. You do not understand what it truly means to answer the call to shadow. I will find you, and when I do, she pauses. There is a stutter, and she dismisses the torrent. I will put these feelings to rest. You have been warned. And she claps her hands, and you are thrown back through this space. And you awake to a knocking.
Solana shoots up as she wakes up, and she just says, "I'm sorry too, Kiki. having to kill you myself. And then she straightens up, puts on her hood, and opens the door.
Oh, thank God.
Good morning.
Solana's head is like facing down. And then when she looks up at you guys, you see that her hair has been chopped. Like completely like a bob. Except for one braid that comes down to her side. And one of her eyes is really dark and has black veins coming out of it. And she just says, "Good morning."
That's not what you looked like yesterday.
You're very funny.
I wasn't making a joke. Was I making a joke, Sid?
It's
an observation.
Nice change, Solana.
Thank you.
It makes you look very strong.
Badass. More like it.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Well, you hungry?
Starving.
Pancakes.
Cousin.
Where's everybody?
Torrance room.
We have a slight situation that we need your expertise.
What happened?
Just a small accident this morning, and it seems that Chips is in need of a healing I can't provide.
Who dared to hurt Chips?
Accidental. He had a... shall I say, he was covered in...
Out with it?
Well, perhaps...
Not all
around-
taste, it's real.
He was covered in fecal matter, Solana.
Look, smell him.
No, he's clean now, it's fine. But he, Vesper trying his, by the grace of gods, trying to help, decided to cover our friendships in water to wash away said fecal matter. And unfortunately, he has rusted. And yes, I know, accidental. Just we're past that point now. It doesn't matter. Vesper's already apologized. You've apologized, and he looks at you and gives you the glare.
Is the blood all in your dick and not in your brain, Vesper?
No, that got knocked out earlier. Don't worry about that. Just the problem is, Solana, we just do need your help. Just if you wouldn't mind, and I do apologize for interrupting you. I realize you.
No interruption at all. Show me Chips. Let's get this over with and get going.
Hold him like a baby and I pass him to you.
Oh, you're holding him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll cast lesser restoration on him, and you'll see that her magic it's weird. It's not the light purple that it's usually been. Now it's like a weird, dark, inky kind of purple. What's he staring at?
Hello?
It's fine.
There he is.
He's awake.
Hello, Chips.
Chips, your ocular lenses open. There is a rushing surge of Shmee! But you know you're safe.
We have to. What the fuck is wrong with your face?
Huh?
It's badass.
The fuck did you
Chips.
say to me?
It's badass.
Face.
Chips?
Why is your face?
Polite, please.
Your eye.
One of her eye looks kind of like the Requiem.
I've had a rough night, Chips. Don't get me started or I'll knock you out again. How does that sound?
It's
good.
Give me
Good.
the boy. I will.
Yeah, take him before he pisses me off even more.
And I'm gonna hold him to my face.
Are you all right, Chips? Oh, it's okay.
I'm gonna cradle him.
It's fine. It's okay. Shh. I'm here with you now. Nani, nani, nani.
Whisper,
Yes.
what is wrong with her face?
Oh, I don't know. I asked and she got really hostile.
That's very out of character for
It
her.
really is, and that's something that we can talk about when we're with everyone else.
What are you doing?
Do you think she had sex and this is what happened?
Are they
I'm sure
whispering, or is Chips being pretty loud? Okay.
I don't notice that. I mean, do I have a weird eye?
She's staring at us.
Okay, let's go to the room.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
start walking into
no.
Taunt's room.
Yeah. Good. Solana's gonna turn to Sid and just be like, "It's not that bad, is it?
What?
I just figured I needed a change."
Your hair? I don't
You know-
think. I think that's a small. I think they're more concerned about your eye.
My eye. Right. I cried a lot last night.
No. It's not the eyes of someone who shed too many tears. Your eye is, how shall I say? One of these things is not like the other. Are you possessed?
No, not apparently I was, but no, it wasn't really possession. It was more like a sister. It's very odd. You weren't there. You were gone. It was a whole thing. Apparently, I'm related to the Requiem, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. And she just starts crying.
So as Vesper
Sidril pulls her in.
and as Vesper like steps away, you knock into this small totem that's like things Valen left. Like there's breakfast that ends up clattering on the floor on this tiny stool. There's a note to Lady Solana.
What was that? You just kicked something, Vesper.
I kicked something.
Yes, that stool just knocked it over.
It's okay if we don't look at it. It never happened.
Okay, let's keep walking.
Let's keep walking.
Listen, I am a very important robot.
You're
There are
very.
people looking for me.
I'll keep you hidden in my shirt.
I don't think... Look, I have danced around it for long enough, trying not to alarm anybody and disturb your evening. But there are individuals here that were looking for me from before I met all of you.
Oh, here. They're here.
Yes, throughout all the chaos, I am lucky to not have caught their attention.
What do they look like?
They have these cloaks that look like...
Whatever Copic describes them as, because I don't remember.
They wear Lady Daimia's colors. The antithesis of Lord Solariel Loki. Purple, silver, peacock blue.
Those words come out of my mouth.
All right. We'll keep an eye out. Make sure you stay hidden from these people.
But most importantly, the pirate named Shmi must not
It's okay.
find me.
The two of
He
you
must not.
have gotten down to the next floor, headed towards Torrent Room where there's the wafting smell of pancakes.
We'll continue this conversation with everyone else, yes.
Yes, yes.
I like pancakes, yes, I do.
Is there more pancakes?
Yeah, oh, yes, yes, plenty.
Lily
thank
comes
God.
twirling with pancakes. Lily slaps you in the face with one. Catch!
I drop chips to Hugger.
I fell on the ground.
Meanwhile,
Solana and the Sidriel, they're coming down.
little roleplay for Solana Sidril, and then I'll wrap all the way around so everybody gets a bit of in this whole scene because it's happening at the same time. But Sidril,
For sure.
Solana,
I'm related to the Requiem or something, and I don't know what happened, and now my eye is fucked up, and I'm scared. She just cries into your abs.
she like pats them occasionally.
He's just
scared.
rubbing from your shoulder.
I
to,
thought
the
that a
middle of your
makeover
back
would
down
make
your
me
arm.
feel better, but I don't feel better.
You thought a what?
I thought a makeover would make me feel better. I took a dagger to my hair and I went shush. Shush, shush.
I'm sorry for your loss.
No, it's
But-
fine. I think it looks really cool, but I'm still worried about my eye.
You just because you were related to somebody who's done something wrong doesn't make you a bad person.
Oh, but I had a dream, and she said she was gonna look for me, and I think she wants to kill me, but I want to kill her first. I'm going to kill her first. She looks in your eyes. I'm gonna kill her first.
Stroking your abdominals as she says that.
And this brave new haircut and this brave new look that you're wearing is perfect.
Let's make me brave.
You are brave and
Yes.
strong, Solana.
Yes. Yes.
Then you need to stop doubting yourself. You need to start believing in yourself that you are capable, and if she's coming for you, you are not alone.
Yes.
She is alone. She has isolated herself. She has given up you. She's given up what makes her anything. Humanity, morals, duty. All in search of power, and that doesn't make her strong, that makes her weak.
Yes.
That makes her nothing. So tell me, Solana, are you nothing?
No, I'm a very tiny, big something.
You are something, exactly.
Yes.
So I need you to take a deep breath.
She doesn't breathe out.
Dry your tears. And know that you will not walk into that battle alone.
Yes. If Torrent makes a snappy remark, I'm going to kill him, Sidriel.
You don't need to kill Torrent. He has enough on
Are you
his
sure?
shoulders.
Are you sure?
Listen.
Because he really pisses me off.
He pisses me off too, and yet I'm still here,
We
aren't
should
I?
kill him together.
We don't need to kill him. You have to realize, Solana, that all of us are dealing with something.
Mine's a pretty big something. Half of me wants to be a god. I think she's half of me. I don't even know anymore.
I knew someone like that. Held the throne of a god. And tore us down from the inside.
It's bad. It's really bad.
You cannot
No.
compare people's troubles to your own, nor against your own.
I know.
Then you can't kill Torrent. And as much
Well-
as he drives me, feels like every time he says anything, I want to strangle him and throw him against the ground and slap him.
Can we just knock him unconscious? We won't
As
kill
much
him.
as
We can
he-
just bring him to zero.
As much as he pretends to be this rock. To be hard-headed, stubborn, irritating, abrasive, arrogant. It
You're
doesn't
getting
make
red
him,
again, Citriel.
doesn't make him any less broken than the rest of us. So try to be patient and forgiving.
Fine.
We're a family, Solana.
Yes, we are family. I believe that. We have to treat each other like
We
one,
don't
'cause
kill
almost treat
family,
you
okay?
like-
Just don't.
He almost killed me like 3 times, Sidrio. 3 times, I've got it counted.
And if he tries to do it again, I'm sure one of us will step in and protect you, but that... Everything happens for a reason. Can we just...
Okay. That little kid, when they cry and they're hyperventilating.
Tell me
let's
one
go
thing,
get
Solana. Tell
Well,
me
it
one thing.
won't- What?
Never mind.
What?
It's fine. Let's
No,
go.
no, I thought we were sharing things. Come back here. I shared my heart with you, motherfucker. No, you better speak up. Please. She recoils. Please.
I simply have forgotten what I was going to say.
Damn you. Well, if you remember, you better tell me. Hmm? And she points at her eye. Be scared. I don't know what this means, but it seems scary.
You see the corner of Sidriel's mouth kind of perk up. I mean, you may have seen Sidriel smile before, but it's usually very forced, but this little felt a little more genuine. I'm glad you're here, Solana.
Okay, good. Very scared of this eye. It seems very scary. Now we should go get breakfast.
He just ushers you forward.
Oh, and I guess if I see the thing that Vesper knocked down, I'll pick it up. So I see like a letter, and there's already breakfast on the ground.
Yeah, but it's spilled all across the hallway.
Oh dear. I'll grab the note at least.
Miss Solana,
And read it.
Miss Solana, I thought you might be hungry. I hope you're feeling better. Valen.
Oh fuck, that's the really nice part, isn't it? Was he outside my room all night? Sidrio?
He was.
Fuck.
Protected you.
He was
Watched
very
over your
cute.
room, made sure that none of us disturbed you. You missed quite an eventful evening.
He was very cute. But everyone kept pushing him on me. It felt weird. We hadn't even gone on a date. It's odd.
It's interesting to hear you say that, considering the rest of our friends had no issues.
It's not.
Date
She
or
whispers
not,
to him.
they were happy
I'm
to
a
let go.
virgin. So. I sucked somebody's blood and that was nice, but I think I'm still a virgin.
Oh yeah, you guys haven't told them about that yet.
Oh, what?
This is a fun way to find out.
I'm sorry,
You sucked someone's what?
I sucked a vampire's blood. He was very beautiful. And he healed me very nicely. And it felt really good. But Vesper said I'm still a virgin. So, we're going with that.
A vampire?
Yeah. It was a vampire. We got a lot of things. Didn't you see Vesper wearing a very nice dress?
I saw him wearing nothing at all, unfortunately.
God, what were you doing last night? Anyways,
Not-
we came back with a lot of gold and potions and a dress for Lily or whoever his little fucktoy's name was. And
Bride to be, I believe.
bride to be. It's been a night.
As I said, Solana, you missed quite an eventful evening.
I find this life-shattering news and someone's getting married.
I'm sorry. Can we just get back to the point? I'm sorry. A vampire. A vampire?
Yes, a vampire necromancer who uses the blood instead of the weave, and he gave us life through sucking his blood. What is not clear? Hello? We had a vampire on our team before. Or you guys did, or something. I don't know. Sometimes the Luminator's memory's getting me. What?
Okay,
What?
Who?
You get
Yeah.
the distinct feeling, Sidriel, that the 3 hours that everyone said they were just busy fucking, that they were not just busy fucking, and that perhaps you and young Chips have missed a few things. Just a few.
Don't worry, he will come back and I think take some blood from us. That was the payment that we made.
I'm slightly confused, Solana, and if you don't mind,
Yes, I'll slow down.
So, let me get this straight.
Yes.
Yesterday, Chips and I disappeared.
Yes, it was very odd.
We were gone
Yes.
for 20 days.
Huh?
We were gone for 20 days.
No.
At that
Yes.
moment,
Simply untrue.
the two of you receive a message at the same time. A deep voice that says, in your mind, you hear a message.
It is time to go. Gather your things. We ride to meet the rest of the grove.
Well, fuck, now I didn't get my breakfast. See what your babbling has done, Sidriel.
Meanwhile, holy moly, we go back to the other room. Let me get the right music for the other room. It's a fiesta in there. So yeah, any roleplay in the other room?
I'm eating pancakes. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, if there's no roleplay, Chips, as soon as you step in, Trallis is wearing Torrent's extra set of clothes. He looks very torrenty. His clothes are soaking in the sink. He looks down, shuffles his feet a little bit.
Chips, I'm really sorry. Could I talk to you in the bathroom alone for a minute?
Oh, Travis, there you are, thank God. I thought you went missing again.
No, I just wanted to go find a mop to clean you up.
A mop?
He grabs your hand.
Yeah, I gotta tell you something.
Okay.
And then that's where I gotta talk to you when you're done with your wife.
Wife?
You see that Lily and him are just like tongues out swirling. And Vex just casually reaches over, grabs her sister, pulls her back. Anyways.
All right, Charles, just let me know when you want to talk.
Okay. Chips.
Yes.
Once you're in the bathroom, he shuts the door. It takes a second, clears his throat.
I'm really sorry I peed on you, and I didn't mean to throw my poop on you. I was just trying to clean you off, and I forgot in my sleep. And I didn't mean to start anything
Travis,
bad.
that was you?
I'm so sorry.
That was you, Travis?
I'm so sorry.
No, listen. This is the greatest news I think I could ever receive this morning. I thought it was Shmi.
I know you told me about Shmi. I was trying to go get a towel, but I couldn't. Well, I did. I ran downstairs. The lady that did have the towels told me that I had to have an adult and that I wasn't old enough, but I told her that I was old enough and that I'd killed people, and then that seemed to scare her, and she said she was going to get the sheriff, so I ran away after
Shut up, you sweet boy.
And I'm just gonna hug him.
Okay, he hugs you back.
Oh, it's not Shmi. It's not Shmi. It's not Shmi. It's not.
So you forgive me?
Of course I do.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to sit on you like you were my toilet. I was just having a dream.
You're what?
I was having a dream.
And in your dream, I was your toilet?
It was more a nightmare, really. I'm so sorry.
In your dream, was I in your dream as a toilet? Or are you saying in your dream there was a toilet? Yes. It turned into me in real life.
Yes.
I see. So long as I was not the toilet in your dream.
I think
'Cause that
because
would
we went to
change the
sleep.
way-
Well, we went to sleep talking about Shmi pooping in your mouth and using it as his toilet and like peeling your mouth open. And I think that I thought about. I'm really sorry, Chips. I didn't mean to. I was just there was not you as the toilet in the dream. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. What matters the most is that you're the one that shot me.
I also.
Write that, guys.
Oh god.
Write that down.
That's all that matters.
You're the one who shit on me.
And second most important is that you're okay. I thought you went missing. And
What?
everything is okay.
Yeah, I went to Torrance room to ask for help, but he had extra pants. I ruined the clothes Vesper got me.
That is okay. We can wash. Oh, speak to Kazu. He has magical spells that can clean things.
I'm really worried about his back. Do you think if he uses magic, he's gonna throw it out again? He's pretty old, I think.
Is he? Oh, I can't tell.
Well, when I went into his room last night, he couldn't move because his back was hurting and he had to tinkle.
I see.
At least I think he did, because he was doing the little toe wiggle, but everything was hurting and he was like, Travis, could you go get Travis? You know.
That is a very good impression of Kazuhiko.
I think I'm starting to really like him.
That is good. Oh, there is something else.
Oh no.
Remember the other new member of our party?
Oh no.
Listen.
The one that killed Luminita.
God damn it.
Yes. You are going to see her
He frowns
probably very
deeply.
shortly. She is extremely, like, at least 10 times scarier than the last time you've seen her. Do not make it aware.
Wait, why? Why? What do you mean she's scary? What happened?
She threatened to knock me out. And I do not know what follows.
We bet
I fear for what may follow.
she might poop on you too.
Travis, I'm going to step outside with everyone else. Being in this small bathroom with you and talking about pooping is giving me anxiety.
Chips quickly steps out. Zoop, 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 zoop.
Mm,
And then Travis puts his little dandelion fluff hair head out.
Vesper?
Yes.
And he motions you in and shows you that the druid clothes you got for him are soaking in the sink. And he tells you that he had an accident and he dreamt that Chips was a toilet. Then he used Chips like the toilet but didn't mean to. Then picked up the wrong basin. Then ran outside, picked up the mop basin. And now your whole morning makes sense.
I pick up the clothes and I lie it on my arm.
It's all right. Charles, how are you? How do you feel? How are you? How are you?
Is Solana really scary now?
Oh, she's not scary. She's a little bit badass.
Oh.
It looks like she's got like a couple 20 kills under her belt. How she looks.
Well, we know she at least has one.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I just ruffle his hair a little bit. He's like,
She means well. I'm sure she'll warm up to everyone else.
Yeah,
And
Cedric.
you'll warm up.
He told me I had to be nice, so I'm gonna try. I don't think Luminetta would want me to be rude either. She would say, "You listen here, sweet little baby boy. You're not gonna be mean none at all."
And she would.
Well, look, Charles, if Solana's ever mean to you, let me know. I'll kill her.
We can't tell Citriel.
No. This stays between us.
Okay. I just...
Now,
Okay. It's really complicated. All these feelings are so complicated.
feelings are complicated. You know what I do?
What?
I just throw them away and forget about it.
That doesn't sound healthy.
Look at me. Do I look healthy?
Yeah?
It works. Just whenever you feel something, just throw it away, like an emotional trash can.
Okay.
You feel sad.
He pulls
throw
out
it
a
away, forget
little
it.
notebook. Okay, whenever.
Write it
ever-
down. No, you
It's
capitalize the
just
T.
he just scribbles. He doesn't know how to write.
Oh, that's not a T. That's looks like an upside down S.
Just
Can you read that? Look, well, all right.
throw it away. Yeah, I'm learning how to write. I watched Kazu do it. He's really good.
Wait, isn't an upside down S still an S?
That looks like a sideways S. Let's get your clothes all cleaned up with our magical laundry.
Okay. I don't know how to do magic laundry. That's cool. That's something you get as an adult.
Yeah, we call it Kazuhiku.
Wow, it's named after Kazuhiko? That's so cool. He's so magic. I love Zozo. She's my best friend. Alright. He opens the door.
Then we start walking back.
Okay. Otherwise, in that room, Torrent, any roleplay from you?
Oh, man, these are some good cupcake or pancakes. Had a good meal like this in a while. This thing I think we ate was like rats, worms, or something.
Who are you talking to?
Anybody. Just talking to the room. You know.
Don't, are you talking to yourself again?
I don't think that I do that too frequently. Is that something that you noticed I do?
Actually, I haven't thought of that. But these are good pancakes, aren't they?
Yes. Hope we can talk again soon.
Yeah. Yes.
Can you be a magical laundry and clean these clothes?
Oh, very well. There you go. Magic.
Oh, they don't smell like shit anymore. Here you go, Chalice. Go change.
Thanks. And he gets back in the bathroom.
Did you want any more pancakes before? I just might finish them if you leave me alone with them for too long.
I'll take some. Lily, my love, would you like more pancakes?
She's only if I get to eat them out of your mouth.
All right, I start chewing it and opening my mouth. Like a little birdie.
While this is all happening, Chip's just sitting in the middle of the room, like on the floor, arms limp as he's just like processing. He's very emotionally drained. He's only been awake for maybe like an hour now, but so much has happened in his brain. And he's kind of just
In the background, Lily is making little and Vex is giving you a look, Torrent.
Aren't they cute?
I think they have the same kind of personality.
It is oddly fitting. Almost disgustingly so.
She really likes him, so I suppose. Who am I to yuck her yum?
Hey, cheers to that.
She pours a little bit of the wine she's sipping in your orange juice.
Hey, that's how I like it.
I think after breakfast, I'll take my sister and Lizzie and we'll leave you to your adventuring.
guess it is about time for us to be getting on the road soon.
She kind of gives you a little shoulder bump. Roll. Actually, what's your passive insight?
Passive insight is a 15.
There's a little bit more she wants to say there. It's like a tension between the two of you. Well,
Sexual.
everything's. Wow. Thank you, Belle.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Like she has
Is,
more she wants to say.
Is there something on your mind?
Well, just
You look preoccupied.
she looks at you among her sister and, Vesper making those sounds, Chips having an existential crisis, Lizzie harmonizing to the Pancake song that Kazu's singing. And
Because I know our group's a little weird. I'm really sorry about the kid this morning, and yeah, sorry, everything has been crazy.
I love it. I mean, I like it. I like it.
That's kind of surprising.
He shrugs. I was an adventurer once. But... well, I consider you more brave than I. I'm done. The wilds out there proved too much. Well, and everything that happened with my sister.
Yeah, I think she mentioned the EHD. So...
her last relationship ended because he thought she was an idiot now.
Well, I'm glad that for the moment Vesper seems to be making her happy.
Me too, in their little weird, psychotic way.
Well, if we don't die, and you're gonna be around here, I can drag his ass back over here and, make sure that they get another chance to have pancakes, and, so.
You could have pancakes too, if you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'd have to be there to drag him along, so. He can't be trusted on his own. You know how crazy they get.
Do I? And then she stands, takes as many of the empty plates with her, collects her sister and Lizzie. Lizzie leaves Kazu with a very big hickey on his cheek. And the three of them the three of them leave. And as they exit, Solana and Sidriel, before Solana and Sidriel arrive, everyone in the room gets the message, that same one from Melbian, that it is time to leave. And shortly thereafter, Sidriel and Solana arrive.
Hey, Sid, you finally got yourself a little piece, huh? Didn't know you liked him emo like that. What's her name?
Oh yeah, so Solana has her hood like covering her eyes, so she's looking down.
Are you blind, Torrent?
I mean, I can see the cute girl you got there, like...
Wait,
It's
didn't
Solana.
Sidriel...
kind of fits your personality,
Hold on.
so...
Wait, Sidriel said he was gay, right? Wait,
I
Sidriel said he was
am.
gay,
Torrent
right?
is clearly blind or missing.
Oh, so it's a boy then.
Solana lifts up her hood and she says, "Who are you calling cute?"
It's a sassier version of Solana.
I think he was calling you cute.
Oh no.
I'm gonna grab Trellis and just, like, bring him to the other side of the room.
Chips,
You don't
let's be
recognize me?
kind.
Then just stay in there and follow me, alright? Follow me where I go.
Believe me, this is the kindest gesture I can offer right now.
Trellis has a couple pillows, starts building a little fort.
Let me jog your memory. Hello, I'm Solana Mara Damasoka, blah, blah, blah. And she curtsies down. Does that make you feel better?
He wasn't a boy. It's Solana. Torrent, it's Solana, silly.
What happened to you?
Don't you remember we had a bit of a rough night?
I do, but yours looks like it was a lot more rough than mine.
Damn!
I had a lovely night.
That's a wild thing to say, Torrent.
She looks at Sid. Please, just one hit, please.
Let's.
You see her bubbling up some magic
Some
right
of
here.
us-
Like, please.
Put it away, Solana, and just.
Oh, very well, let's go.
Oh my
Grabbing
goodness.
stuff.
Can we just all of us have changed physically in one way or another, or seen things we don't necessarily want to see, or
Shmee.
just let's try to be polite. Solana decided that she wanted a haircut. That's fine. And anything else you see, it doesn't matter. Not right now. I don't want to hear another word.
Yeah.
Why?
She like
Even
puts her.
pancakes?
She does the power.
And he holds up a plate of pancakes.
Give me that. And she grabs
Look, we don't care what she looks like. We just want to get whatever's going on over with, right?
Yes.
it. Let's get out of here.
I got my things. I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna go dress up.
And then he leaves the room to
Has
dress.
he been naked the whole time?
No, he has a tabard. The tabard
okay.
that Malbian gave him.
Okay.
It's like a giant bib.
Mm.
I like your rating, bro.
Before we go, I feel it is very important that we address the elephant in the room.
There's an elephant in the room.
Your new features,
The
they
haircut's not that
resemble
bad.
What happened to your eye?
Yes, thank you for asking the question.
Oh my goodness,
That thing
all
is
of you need to learn a little
creepy.
tact.
Oh,
Please.
what happened to your
As
eye?
a matter of
Please.
fact, her eye resembles the Requiem, and that is a very important.
And I'm sure if all of you don't stop talking, she will not be the only one with a black eye.
That's so
Do
mean.
you
She has a
not,
black eye.
do you not
I'm
care?
just saying, if you make her upset, that's on you. I've
Please.
given you my warning.
Okay,
I said that's not cool to
Listen,
threaten kids.
Feelings
Just saying.
aside,
Torrent, shove it.
feelings aside, this is a serious matter.
Please, can you
We have
tell
more
us what
serious
happened to your
matters.
eye?
More serious matters?
More
Wait.
Do
serious
you not
matters.
remember what that woman-
20 days.
20 days is nothing
It's
compared to 10 years.
Let me just tell them. Well, those of you who were with us last night will know the revelation I had last night, right? Where whoever went in the crypt's keep and whatever the fuck, we saw a vampire, we sucked his blood, and it was great. And we stole shit. Well, we didn't really sell it, steal. It was more of like an IOU situation. Kazuhiko wrote notes. It's not important. It's not important. The long and the short of it is that I am apparently linked to the Requiem, but not like that. Apparently she was like in my body, like my sister or something. I'm not sure. It's weird. Okay? That's why my magic looks weird. It's looking weird ever since we got separated when we died and everything. And now I cried a lot last night, and then when I woke up, I had this eye, and it's weird.
I don't see anything wrong with any of that, really.
That's one.
I mean, well, if you look at it this way, we are our own person, whether they're connected via sister, brother, mother, father, dogs, walkers, and they all have their own decisions, and we should not be judged by theirs. As well as, I mean, well, your eye looks different. Very well. Is that gonna cause you to be evil? I don't. Well, I hope so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
The resident smarty pants around here when it comes to magic cause you. Don't you think maybe you should check it out? Like, what if the Requiem can like scry through that thing and see what we're doing? If it's using her magic, like who knows what connection there could be.
I did have a dream, and the Requiem was there, and it felt like she was talking to me.
See?
But I told her off. I did. And I don't know. When I woke up I had this. So you're free to check me out in my eye.
Also mentioned that she said she was coming to kill you.
Yes.
So I don't think that they are one in the same or inhabiting one body. I think that
That's
they
right.
are something else.
That's right. And
I
she
think
did
what
say they did say she was looking for me, and when I find you. So I guess it means
she doesn't know
can't
where you
find
are.
me. Correct. I don't think she knows where I am because she said she's trying to find me.
And it's our duty to protect her for whatever's coming. And then you can
It's
get your revenge, Torrent.
That there's every reason to be cautious and understand more on the change in your eye.
Thank you,
goes
guys.
into. Would you like to check my eye?
Yeah, very
Honestly, I'm a
well.
bit curious myself.
Yeah, exactly. Give me 1 second.
It's a Baldur's Gate moment where Volo goes and pokes out your eyeball.
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
This will hurt for a second. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Can I either do identify? I'm not sure if that will apply to this, or some kind of arcana check.
You can try to identify it for the next 10 minutes and see what you come up with.
Can someone tell our friend that we're going to be taking a little bit longer to prepare
I'll tell
all
him.
our
I
stuff
got
and
it.
get ready?
Tralis gets up
Okay,
from the
thank
little
you,
fort.
Travis.
No! Sidril grabs your shoulder and brings you back.
But I'm the NPC. I can send messages.
Stupid kid. Throw you in the...
I don't know what this NPC is, but it sounds very. I don't know.
Every time you leave, you get lost.
I'm
Or
gonna be lost.
Or kidnapped, or hurt, or taken away, and I'm not risking it anymore. Somebody is going with you. We stick in pairs.
I'm going. I'll go with
I
him.
can't
I
trust
just
you right
changed.
now, Vesper. You were not wearing clothes all morning.
I can't hear you. Come on, Tralis.
I'm
I'll
reading
stay here with Kazu and
the identify ritual
Alana.
spell. Step 1. Look at the item. Okay, well, it's not really an item, it's an eyeball. Step 2. And it does that for 10 minutes.
A few moments into the 10 minutes of step 1, step 2, step.
Step 24.
Vesper and Tralis come back. Malbian is waiting. He doesn't seem happy about it, though. Make an
Is he standing like in the doorway?
No, Malbian is outside.
Oh, okay.
He's waiting. That's just what Vesper and Tralis were able to discern from his grunts and his big meaty palms.
Are they like sitting down right now? Like while he's. Are y'all sitting down while you checking out the eye? Or more standing up?
Yeah, I think we would be sitting down because he would have his book out and he would have maybe some material components and such. Yeah.
Vesper's gonna pull a chair next to Solana and kind of just face towards her, like this, and he has a dagger in his hand, and he's gonna just look at the eye and say,
All things considered, that is still the eye of the Requiem.
and then he puts the dagger over to you, and then he flips it over to the hilt and he says,
Take this. It's a token of my trust.
Your dagger.
Excuse me, I need to look at her eye. Yes. Yes, he's
She takes the
dagger.
dagger.
I pull your face closer to hers. Now look at it.
Okay.
Step 36.
I'm looking at the what?
He's handing you the dagger.
Yes, I grabbed it.
Oh, okay.
I'll kill you
Step
though.
71A.
You'll kill me.
If things go south.
Step
No one else will.
71B.
Fine. Then I will put up a good fight.
Fair enough.
Numbers and letters.
Roll either a investigation or an arcana.
I rolled a 14.
Of which,
Arcana.
okay. There are vestiges of magic therein. The schools are very muted. Enchantment, abjuration, divination. You do not believe that these magics are active in present, but that they were active at one time. In your examination of the eye with the identify, this is all that you are able to discern. In your physical check with a 14, the eye reminds you of a scar. But with a 14, you do not discern everything that you could.
Well, after 87 steps, from what I can discern, it's not quite it's not quite active currently, and it's more of like a scar. Really, it's an after effect of what perhaps the Rec Room have done to contact her. Or such. I'm not quite sure. Perhaps another time we can delve a little deeper and try again. It's quite complex, really.
So Lana looks up at everyone and says, She cannot win. We cannot let her.
No, we won't.
My only request is I get to kill her myself.
I'd like to
Hey,
see that.
get in line.
You can fight me for it, Torrent.
Oh. I think we already know how that would go.
You never know. You never know.
I'm gonna tell you one thing though. Okay. I was making jokes earlier, but you've been with us for a few days. And every single time that I've taken a step in the direction of trust, you've exhibited another sign of the Requiem, or some new information has come to light connecting you to the Requiem. Whether it was you casting magic like hers, you cackling like her, suddenly having dreams of her and now coming out with an eye that looks like hers. Every single time someone tells me, put it aside and to trust you, something new happens that only makes you that much more. like
Think about it.
her.
Think
And
about
so,
it critically. Torrent, have I tried to kill you yet? Officially?
no, but as far as I can tell, you don't have the power to do it yet.
I mean, well, in all fairness to Torrent, if you're really smart and diabolical, you won't kill him. You would sabotage by gaining our trust.
Right.
I mean, just logically speaking, I'm not accusing of anything. And all I believe Torrent is saying is we all need to be absolutely honest with each other and try to learn how to deal with all these new things without trying to beat around the bush all the time or try to get at each other's throats.
Fair. Let me be perfectly clear. I have been completely honest the whole time. And you have found out the same instant that I did, Torrent.
Yes.
That I am connected to the Requiem in some way, shape, or form. I've told you everything. It is your place. So trust me. Simply put, I've said everything.
In our understanding of the Requiem, she's very powerful, my dear girl. We don't know to what extent she has connection to you, and as you've just learned, that you have a connection to her. So, by that means, we are going to be cautious because who knows how much control she truly has over you.
None. If anything,
Can you
I have
say that
control of
for
her.
absolute certain, as you do not even understand what your eye is?
I don't understand what my eye is, but I do know that I have some power over her. I assure you of that.
Okay, and that
seen
is
it myself.
great, but you cannot deny the fact you don't know how much power she has over you.
I will say it again. None. And I'm sure of it.
Well, that is your opinion, and I respect that. But as your party members, we have every right to be cautious.
I need
She is
everybody in
quite
the room
powerful.
to make a perception check.
She
Except
is
for
quite
Solana.
powerful,
Oh, great.
and she is absolutely close to becoming something far more powerful than anyone could ever imagine.
Thank you for articulating that in a manner much better than I could have.
He's really smart.
I'm tired of explaining
thank you.
myself. I've already said everything I need to say.
I believe it's not explanations we're looking for, is trust. Solana.
I have
Sidril
been
puts
completely
his hand on
trustworthy.
Solana's shoulder. Without trust, we crumble. These relationships, they're fracturing, and the bonds that are holding us together, the bonds we need in order to stop the shadow, they are unraveling. Trust is the foundation on which everything is built, and without it, there's only uncertainty and fear. And right now,
yeah,
you are
absolutely.
feeding into those.
No,
There is a
I do
hollow
not think we
space.
are feeding.
You are creating an atmosphere of fear, and when there is uncertainty, there is chaos.
I
we already
believe
have
you
too
are
much.
misunderstanding us, Sidril. We are not we're not creating a space of uncertainty. We are creating a space of trusting her to understand that our actions have her best interest in mind.
Right.
Because
And
if
But the doubt
this
that is
Requiem-
carrying over, I understand the threat the Requiem poses. But we cannot sit and put the guilt and the pain that she has perpetrated in this universe to weigh on the shoulders of an innocent girl.
I don't
has been
think we
nothing
have
but
the
honest.
choice of that.
But by sitting there and determining that the fault that lies with the Requiem themselves is the fault of Solana,
I think
is
again
ignorant.
you are misunderstanding. We are not blaming Solana at all.
but instead
my
you
dear.
question her.
Yes, we
Question
have-
where her loyalty
listen.
lies.
No,
Of course,
you are
we
not
need to
listening to
question that.
me.
But you do not sit and just...
Sidriel,
You
look at me
question-
for a moment. We are not questioning Solana. We are questioning what the Requiem's power, what extent it has of her. She could be very well in full mind control of her and believe that Requiem has zero control over her.
So you believe
That is
nothing
what-
that I say? Just say that you
No,
don't trust me.
you
It's
are not
clear that none of
listening.
you trust me, despite me being completely honest about everything that I've been through.
As she says that and gets a little angry, the Requiem eye begins to glow, the same as the Requiem's tattoos.
I've been nothing but honest to you people. I have bore my heart, and you've seen me at the lowest part of my life, and you still don't trust me? I am as much of a victim here as all of you. Do you not understand? And the fact that you tell me that I'm the one who needs to be trusting of you all is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Because I have done nothing but try to heal you, try to be there for you, and try to help. Despite everything. Despite not having my party at all. Do you not understand?
Solana,
It's foolish. It's absolutely foolish.
you're
That
not hearing me.
I have to keep explaining myself. No, you listen to me, Kazuhiko. None of you trust me, despite me pouring my heart out. So what the fuck am I doing here? Huh?
It is not you we do not trust, it's the Requiem.
You underestimate her.
She kept
You do.
all of us in little tiny cages. And I gotta grow up and I don't remember a whole lot, but I know that she really hurt Luminetta.
We have every right to mistrust the Requiem. It is not you that we
I am not
mistrust.
Requiem.
And then, like I said, I do not mistrust you. But in logical sense, we cannot deny the fact that she has connections to you. She is able to speak to you. She's able to influence your body.
And she works in very mysterious ways. We thought we rid her of this existence, yet we saw her in the last moments when we lost
And
our
as
other
you-
friend.
As you are speaking to us right now, that eye that you did not choose to have, this new form of an eye is glowing. Is that your choice? Is that your control? Solana.
I'm just angry.
Exactly.
Chips, Trellis leans over and whispers to you. Because as voices started getting raised, he started scrunching his long limbs as tiny as possible so that he's all kind of huddled up and almost hiding between you and the wall. And he whispers to you, Chips, maybe Sidriel can detect, see if there's evil from the eyeball. I know he can do that.
Yes. Sidriel.
He looks at you.
What?
Listen. Everybody. Tensions are high. There is an individual that has affected us all very deeply. And they are making their way into this conversation, into this space. We know what the Requiem is. Why can't I speak right now? We know what the Requiem is.
It was the water from earlier.
Yes. Short-circuiting a little bit.
Yes.
We know what the Requiem is. She is the epitome of hate, torture, and evil. Sidra, you of all people know what evil looks like. Can you, with 100% certainty, look at Solana and tell me there is not a drop of evil in her being?
Yeah, I believe you have some form of detection. Perhaps use that.
He turns toward Solana and he gently cups the side of her face. Not romantically or intimately, but like in a way
She
that's
doesn't
like
know
still
that.
caring.
Mhm.
Oh God. In a way that's still caring, like almost in a protective sense. And he just brushes along your hair. And he's going to make you look at him eye to eye. And his eyes, like yours, in anger, his eye in compassion starts to glow as well, both of them. And he's going to, yes, I think it's divine sense, right? Detect good and evil. Yes? Yeah. And he stares directly into her eye.
There are 2 entities in the room with you. One is behind you, Sidriel, and it is fiendish. The other is directly in front of you, and it is celestial. The thing about your detection, if one of these entities has concealment, you cannot detect it. How close do you get to her gaze?
He's probably like, he has her very close to him. So it's like when you're looking at each other, you're looking into their soul, if you can imagine looking that deep into somebody's eyes. So she's close, but not like here. You know what I mean?
One eye is the moon glow. That's normal. Crystalline, clear. The other. Make a perception check.
Dirty 20.
In the dark eye, for the briefest of moment, Sidriel, I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw as I describe this.
Can I use an inspiration?
You cannot.
Okay. That's fine. It's still not bad. 14.
You see a candle in a window, reflected in the dark eye. Then suddenly, the candle light is thrown away from you, and you're looking through a tiny window and a tall tower, and a figure reaches out a long, clawed hand and douses the flame. And you do not know with a 14 if that is just a trick of your mind or if it is actually there. As you sense 3 entities in the room before your spell is dismissed.
Solana, I have one question for you.
What?
Did you decide to have that eye of yours? This new eye?
No.
Did you decide to make it glow?
No.
Would you tell us confidently you have control over that eye and what it is?
Whatever it is, I can handle it.
That is not answering my question.
Well, no.
And this is why I trust you, Solana. I trust you, but I do not trust the Requiem. Now, we are not attacking you. We just need to know so that we can protect you. We will get her, and we'll do so together. But please, do not let your pride allow you to be ignorant to what she is capable of.
Spare me the sweet talk, Kazuhiko. It's not pride. I lost that a long time ago.
Then whatever it is, it's ruining my pancakes, and your Requiem is very powerful, and you need to admit that. Very well.
What did you see, Sidriel? What did you see?
Can we see any change in Sidriel's demeanor?
It's up to Sly. They have pretty high passive insights. And I know...
And Sigil's not deceptive.
Correct.
Your silence alone is deafening, but very well. Tell
His
us.
eyes have gone from focused to kind of distant. What do you know of the Requiem?
I know that she is powerful. I know that she's looking for us. I know that she was a person with no remorse, no doubt, in that she deserved to be a god.
She deserved to be a what?
A god. That's what she believed. But then...
That she was a god.
That she deserved to become a god.
Deserved to be.
But then I came around. But when I came back, something changed. The slightest bit of doubt. The slightest bit of remorse. A glimmer of change. I was the reason that she even considered maybe not raining terror upon us. So you're welcome. And if I'm gone, I'm sure there's nothing she will do. There's nothing that can stop her from destroying all of you and this whole world. So figures, I think I'm your last shot. If you think she was bad before, if I'm gone for real, then you're all royally fucked. I don't say that as a threat. I say that as the kindest information I could possibly give you. I've been nothing
Which is
but
every
honest with you all.
reason. Why? Which is every reason why we need you to trust us. And same for us to trust you. Right?
I've trusted
Because
you all
if
time and time
anyone-
again. I haven't done anything different.
And every action we've been taking is with good intent to protect you and to ensure that we do stop the Requiem. It's precautions. We don't want to underestimate her. That it is all. It has nothing to do with whether we trust you or not.
She looks up to Sid and just says, I don't want to be questioned anymore. I'm tired.
But didn't you just wake up?
Sweet chips. She takes the dagger. She's holding the dagger that's in, from Vesper. What did you see in the eye, Sidriel?
It's it's complicated. I don't know what's in your eye or if it is something. There's something there.
That's all I needed to hear. She takes the dagger and she looks at her reflection in it. And she casts an inflict wounds onto her eye. Tries to use it as like a mirror. Shoot a spell into her eye.
Inflict wounds is touch. You would have to touch.
Is it touch? I'll touch my eye. That's perfect. Thank you.
Okay, just
She'll
let me
touch her
know.
eye. Thank you.
Yes.
She'll touch her eye then. And just inflict wounds on herself. Can I do that, DM? Will you let me do that?
Oh shit!
Kazuhiku, you recognize the counter spell.
Oh. Shit.
Where did it come from?
The eye.
Apparently. Yes, Solana, she doesn't want you to do that. I honestly was about to do it myself because the eye is a part of you and we cannot lose you. As you said yourself, without you we're fucked.
It's only going to be a matter of time before I find you, Solana. You hear it
Do I hear
whispered
that?
in your mind, and the eye suddenly burns and starts watering. And behind you, Vesper, your demonic friend, oh fuck! Oh fuck! And you hear him crawl and scrabble into the closet. Do not pass go! Do not pass go! Do not collect 500 coins!
Solana clutches her eye and she tries to do a remove curse. She's touching it, so.
It is counterspelled.
Again? Jesus Christ.
Solana.
She's wincing on the ground.
We will help you. But I need you to understand we are on your side this whole time. We cannot underestimate her.
I trust you. He's gonna
And
walk up
perhaps
to
maybe
you.
we get you a eye patch or something for now. But you're saying, Vespa.
He walks up to Solana and he raises the dagger and he points it to his own stomach. He says,
I want you to plunge that in my stomach if that demon takes over me as well. And I'll do the same for you. It might not be what normal friends would do, but it's what I do for you.
Stop each other if you become a monster.
She takes. You're holding the dagger, or you're taking the dagger from my hand?
No, I'm holding your hand and
Holding
pointing
the
the dagger to my stomach.
Right. Okay. She takes her hand off her eye. It just grasps onto your hand. Deal.
Then it's settled. I trust her.
Orin is going to walk up to both of them and put one hand on Solana and one hand on Vesper.
Right. Now we're being honest, and this is the first time I can say that I feel like I trust you. Because now you know the truth. Don't lie to yourself. Don't underestimate her. If she has control, if she has power, if we're aware, then we can do something about it. Don't get cocky. Don't believe you're above it all.
No more questions.
No
Our
more
team.
questions.
Well, I mean, as an intellectual who needs to understand it and learn.
No
sometimes I
more
might-
questions, Kazuhiko.
Maybe not today, but perhaps maybe later, because I would like to
Someone shut him up,
understand.
please, dear God.
I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know.
Can I ask a question? Not everybody got a turn to ask a question. I don't think that's very fair. We're a party, and we all get to ask questions.
And he's hiding behind Chips. As he's
That's
saying.
fine.
It is only fair.
Kazu's had his fill of questions. Chalice.
I have, and fair enough.
What, Chalice?
It's just one question. I already told it to Chips, but I'll ask you. So, you said the Requiem got a little nicer because of you? Is the reason you're a little sassy here because of her?
Maybe? I don't know.
Okay, I just wondering because you were like, I'm in control, and I know I'm not always in control, and someone really smart told me that whenever you feel something, you just throw it away. So if you feel the Requiem, you just gotta throw her away.
Like that advice.
He just hides again.
Right?
That's...
Sounds like a wise man.
The wisest.
It's pretty healthy.
She was a part of me, but not anymore.
But now that you're back, you said that... So you guys are still touching your fingertips a little.
Well, maybe it's more like the sassier parts of me are me, and she's like me. It's possible. No,
I like the sassy.
thank you.
I mean, I don't mind. I just wanted to... If that's...
Sweet dear Chalice. And she kind of goes up to him real close. I've been a princess my whole life.
Wait. Really?
Basically, up until I died.
Like you're a real princess?
Not necessarily. My father was very powerful. I might as well have been a princess. Besides the point. I never got to talk back until after I died.
Oh. I love princesses.
She kind of does the thumb thing with his face. You are a sweet little prince, you know that.
What? No, I'm not a princess. I'm definitely
no.
a prince.
Prince. Dear, you're a prince. A very sweet little prince.
You're a real princess? I heard that they get kidnapped by dragons and left in towers, and then knights have to save them, and then they get married and have lots of babies and live happily ever after.
Well, see, I never got to any of that part, really. I kind of died before we got there.
Oh,
But it's not important.
This is a horrible time to have your happily ever after.
Yes, it's terrible.
Is Requiem gonna mind fuck you like she does Torrent?
And he says that pretty quiet.
Oh, sweetheart. No. She'd never touched me in that way, and who taught him the word? I've never fucked anyone in my life.
I
Let's
know
start
the
there.
word whore because of Chips now.
Yes.
Chi-
The Requiem is a whore.
You said it.
Yeah, he did say it, and it's true. She is so. We're not.
Any other questions? I already said mine. Thanks for answering.
You're very welcome. Anybody else want more questions before we leave? Malvian's probably very pissed off.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna check how pissed he is.
He was chopping wood. Now he's grabbing two sides of it and splitting it. And throwing it.
We should go. Or do we all have our things? Everything in order?
Ready?
We could always talk more on the go. I don't know why we wasted so much time in this space, but
Probably because we didn't want Malvian to know, right?
Yeah, it's a very important conversation.
I mean, should we talk about the vampire in front of Malvian?
Yeah, I have questions about that. Solana just
Walk and
informed
talk.
me
Come on, this way, Sidra. Come on.
he was already walking, but he
Yeah,
wants
this
to make
way.
sure he
Come
has
on, Sidra.
everything. So, tell me, did you all partake in the drinking of this vampire blood, and for what reason?
No.
And you told me that it was just you guys of coming here and engaging in private, intimate moments, but you missed out telling us that you had drank blood from a vampire's legs or something, and I'm very confused, and Solana was telling me, and
No,
what happened?
Correction, we did not miss telling you. It's just we haven't had the conversation about it until now. That's all.
Well, we were gone for 20 days and nobody seemed to notice, so I'm a little confused on the time, Kazuhiko.
What was the time difference? It was more like hours, wasn't it?
20 days.
3 hours.
I think it was
What
like
was
3
it for?
hours.
Yes, it was more
3
like a
hours.
few hours.
I'm not
you
good
guys
with
were
time
gone?
zones.
As you all step outside, Malbian causes the earth under you to shake, and there's a sudden earth elemental that looms and blocks out what little sun there is and follows you, corralling you. He does not walk next to any of you. He angrily stomps. You think that there was at one point horses, but he became so furious that he's making you all walk as punishment and himself. Eventually, in your conversation, the earth elemental is dismissed and his anger subsides, but it is not for at least 4 hours of travel.
So,
In case it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, Torrington, he's not very in control of his emotions as well. And, you can't say you're always 100% in control. But, anyways,
Malbian.
perfect example is all I'm saying.
Malbian.
I pick up Chips and put him closer to his ear.
Malbian.
What's your armor class?
19.
Okay. He grabs your face. And he pushes you down into Vesper's chest, looking down at you, Vesper,
Go away.
and then shoves you back.
Sorry, Chips.
Malbian, I would just
Go away!
apologize. We had just learned that one of our party mates is going through what they call a boss girl era.
He
And we were dealing with that. and
He
that would
looks at
explain-
Kazuhiko when you say that.
That would explain our tardiness this morning.
Don't look at me. I'm not going through a boss girl era.
She claims it's not a phase.
Go
But,
away.
You look very beautiful today. Okay, bye.
See, Tavern did not very in control of his emotions. But he's doing
Just
his
throw it
best.
away. Just throw the emotions away.
Solana's so far in the back so that even if he was looking, he wouldn't have seen her. So it's just like, what the fuck?
Malbian is just a seething totem of anger. Any roleplay with the party over the vampire as you travel?
So yes, Sidril, we sucked his blood. It was actually quite lovely. I've never had some vampire blood before.
It was nice.
Who was
Yes.
this?
I don't know, but he was really nice. He's cool.
He used to work for my father.
Oh,
Oh, yes,
sorry
I know
about
that.
that.
I have his. He gave me his book. Is that correct?
And his
and
blood.
it's him. And I can learn a lot from this vampire. Hey, looky here.
Yeah, he helped me gain favor with Lily by allowing me to take the dress. And he's
Yeah.
gonna come back for more blood at some point.
Yes.
Don't look at me. I was actually the voice of reason here. I said don't drink the blood. I said don't take the stuff. I said we should leave. They didn't listen.
So essentially, that whole episode is downloaded into your brains. As both you and Chips are caught up to speed.
Yeah, we did.
And you say this happened in mere hours?
Yes, of course. You guys. It's not that you guys were per se gone. We were just separated for a few hours, and we come back.
I'm going to be very clear.
Yes.
Chips and I were gone for 20 days.
Yeah, how was
I think
that?
Your perception of time is
I don't know
very
about
For
that.
once, just believe what I say. I do
I'm
not lie.
saying I don't believe.
20. Do you believe that time is not wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff?
Oh, time is a big soup. Of course
Guys.
it is. But I'm saying is your
Yo.
perception was
20
different.
hours. Yes,
Yes.
perhaps because we were warped into another world.
With
Chased
Shmee!
by.
We can't forget Shmee!
Don't bring it up. We were chased by the pee pee poo poo man.
So, why didn't you tell us you were in another world?
I tried to tell you yesterday, but all of you were engaged.
You're busy. You're trying to take baths.
Oh, just like our conversation about the vampire. It just haven't happened until now. Well, okay, well, very well. Catch us up.
He got you there.
I don't
What
want
happened
to.
on day
I don't
one?
want to talk about it.
It's a very
Day one
traumatizing
in
experience.
a different world. What world was this?
Trowlis catches you up on everything that Chips told him during their sleepover.
Oh my. Poop, really?
In
That
his
is
mouth!
Revolting. That is not where that goes, Trellis.
I
That
know.
is
It's
very
horrible.
disturbing.
Don't
I
yuck
know.
somebody else's yum, okay?
Let me
True.
take. And this was several days.
20
trips is
days.
traumatized.
Kazuhiko, 20,
20 days.
And you were in a different world. That's. How
People
did
walk
you
in
end
their
up there?
hands.
I don't know. The papers? It's the last thing I remember.
So the papers brought to us, to the vampire, and sent you guys away to 20 days in what? Another world.
I had to
Like,
try to go after Chips and somehow ended up in the pee pee poo poo man's
were you
maze.
guys like temporarily isekai'd?
I don't know. I mean,
The worst
never really-
isekai ever to exist in history.
Well,
is
I
it
will
wrong
say
to
this,
flirt with the pee
Chips.
pee poo poo man in a dungeon? I'm just kidding.
I will say this, Chips, to ease your traumas. If it was another world, then he is not in this world.
And if
If
he
we
is out,
came
kill
back to
him.
this world, Right.
Right,
Chips, he doesn't exist.
He doesn't exist yet. It's quite logical.
So are you just saying that to make him feel better?
No, I mean, well, it is logical, is it not?
No, do you guys not realize that I've aged like 10 years more than the rest of you? And the woman who did this to me not only took me into another plane or another world, but she's now in this plane, in this world. I mean, this Pee Poo Man, God knows how powerful he is. I'm just saying, like, this seems like it could be a threat.
Torrent. Enough. It's fine, Chips. He doesn't exist. He cannot harm you here.
And you can just like, he is squeezing your shoulder, Torrent, and it is not gentle.
And to be fair,
We can't hear you.
Oh,
at this
Dolly.
stage.
What if wait?
Torrent.
What if we hunt him first?
We
No,
need
no.
to focus on the task at hand. He has already been defeated. Defeated by our imaginations. It's fine. He didn't exist. It was all a very strange dream. Clearly, we were given drugs, Chips, and we just happened to imagine this. We're
I
fine.
mean, I don't think it was okay.
Imagine.
He gives you the look of like, just go along with it.
Oh, is this a deception?
I mean, 1 second. He wants to tell us all about 20 days, and now he doesn't want it. Okay.
He doesn't exist, Chips. We are safe here.
You guys were only gone for 3 hours. So.
Yeah. It really was just 3
His
hours.
eye is twitching like he's like
Tralis is just walking along, kicking a pine cone. I'm so confused. Picks up a pine cone. This is a really good pine cone. Puts it in his bag.
Travis, there's time is like a weird soup, and it can go many different ways.
Oh.
And perception of
What
it
letter is that?
No, here, let me show you my notebook.
Oh, okay.
Time.
They start walking and talking and kind of go off on their own.
And the kid asks, "What letter does Vesper start with?" He just,
Well, this one right here. And he starts writing.
it looks like some lakes
Vesper.
that are upside down. This looks like a little
Yes.
swirly. What's
It's a lot like an S, but more edgier.
an S? What does an S look like?
Oh, like this. It looks like a snake.
Oh, snake.
Yes.
S. And he draws it on the dirt.
Oh, yes, like that, but a little less tail.
Oh, okay, like this. Snake.
Yes.
Not snake. Alright.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for Hooked on Phonics with Call to Shadow.
Any other roleplay for your next 4 hours? It is 8 hours of travel.
Yes. So Solana is gonna grab Vesper while we're walking. And just be like, Vesper,
But
come, shh, quiet.
oh,
Come
sorry.
over here.
Blah, blah, blah.
To they're gonna go to the edge of like the little kind of barrier thing that's moving. You meant what you said, right?
About killing you? Yeah.
I meant the same. And she gives him. She shows the dagger again.
You didn't want it?
No. If we can't use a spell, we may just have to get rid of the eye.
Wait. What are you asking from me?
I want you to blind me.
You want me to what? And sorry. You want me? How do you want? You want me to stab it or what?
Just get it out of my head.
Right now.
I'm a cleric. I can probably heal myself. It's going to hurt like hell, but she looks at the party. I just don't want anyone to be scared of me anymore. I want to do the right thing. And if this is the right thing, if I have to be brave, this is it. I think this is... I've been ruminating on it for the past 4 hours. If spells don't work, maybe this will. And she gives you the dagger.
You've got large balls, Solana. But I'll do it. Have you ever smoked before?
No.
You're
Never.
gonna want to.
Smoke?
Yep. He's gonna roll up a little stove from his herbs in his bag. He's gonna light it up. He says,
Just smoke. Take a puff. Let it inhale and let it just run through your body.
Yeah, man, don't be a nerd, dude. Just take it.
Don't you fucking pussy, bro. Like,
just
smoke it. Alright, just...
She's coughing like she's got TB.
Just stay
You don't
still.
like this.
Shh, stay still.
Like she's got TP.
I'm gonna look back if anybody's watching.
At the
I'm
same
trying to
moment
be
you guys were doing
discreet.
this, I would have wanted to pull Sid away, so hopefully simultaneously we'd be having a conversation. So we probably wouldn't be watching. Yeah, I want to pull you aside.
It's honestly probably only Chips watching.
Chips is watching? We're trying to be discreet.
Trollis is
Nerd, dude.
Trollis is learning letters with Kazu.
Can't.
Yeah, this whole time Chip's just walking backwards, staring at you guys.
Alright, stay still.
Do it.
Okay, with the best precision, he's going to carefully like start from the top of the eyelid and just jam it really quick and try to circle through.
I got the chills just thinking about it.
Just use a spoon.
Yeah, because that's gonna feel better.
Meanwhile, while that is happening, Torrent and Sidril.
Yeah, so I seeing everybody kind of split off, I would have wanted to kind of put my arm around Sidriel and just be like, hey, we need to talk for a sec.
I think this is the first time you've put your arm around my shoulder.
Yeah, you like it?
Just confused by this sudden camaraderie.
Hey, I've been trying to be trusting, and just because I was talking directly at Solana does not mean that I was trying to be accusatory. I was coming at it from a place of logic, and I hope that you guys heard Kazu, because it seems like what I was saying was right. And from the look on your face when you were staring into her eyes, you didn't finish telling us everything.
No, I didn't. But she only asked to know if there was something there.
And Kazu asked if you could say with 100% certainty that there was no evil inside of her.
I couldn't tell you if it's evil or not. I'm not sure. And I don't quite not know what I saw inside of her eye. But that wasn't the only thing in the room. And it's not the only thing that there is.
You think it's something more than the Requiem?
It's just odd. What do we know of Solana? Where she comes from? Her parents?
She's a princess. Her dad was somebody powerful. I mean, she was connected to my brother and father and uncle, probably. I don't know. They all go way back.
Did the party get the name of the leader of the Kazahir himself? So I believe it's either Torrent or Sidriel that would remember that in this instance. So I think it was Kazu, but Torrent, with your work with Solariel.
That's where I know it from, but if I recall correctly, I think I was the only one who
Rolled
missed
bad.
the check on
Yeah.
when
So
it got brought up for her.
I
I don't remember.
But you did hear her say her full name, and then she bowed, even though it was Sassly. So I'm actually going to let you roll either a history or an intelligence saving throw once again.
Okay, sweet. We got a big old -1. Let's see.
Jesus Christ.
That is a 14. Not bad.
Kelross is... There's... Yes. You know that name. You know her last name connects to something. Something recent. Something with Lord Solariel. And it kind of frustrates you. You wish you were here, because if you were here, he would know.
I feel like the connection's on the tip of my tongue. She said her name's Kelross. I swear that I know that name from some work I did with Solariel, but it seems like a lot of those days are an eternity away. Does it ring a bell to you at all?
Would Sidriel know about it?
Was Sidriel in the room?
I don't know. What room was this? I'm like trying to go through my notes and see if I can find.
Let me look through my notes. Trying to remember when this happened. Good lord.
Yeah, I can't remember it. I just remember like failing epically. So.
I don't know if it was in the room or if it was on the side of the mountain when all those conversations were happening.
Sid remembers Ink's book and remembers Armand Kelross, the Kazahir, also called Kelross, and something about him and Círdan when Solana was telling us the story when we were sitting underneath the tent.
Yep. Back on that platform. That was, yep.
It's in the notes. So yes, it says that Sid remembers. Kelross, her father. Yeah, he was a very powerful man. But what about him? I mean, like, what I mean by what do we know about her, not just her history. Perhaps I need to phrase this differently. Her birth?
As far as I know, I believe Kaylin said that her and the Requiem were some sort of wish. Like there was a problem. I don't know, they couldn't have a kid or something, or... Yeah.
You mean
basically.
they prayed for a child and were given one?
Something to that degree. I guess I think there was like a witch or something involved, and pretty much they had to share a body in order to survive. Don't know the details of the deal, but it sounded like some pretty dark magic stuff. Maybe she'd be willing to actually talk about it herself since she seems so open now, but
I don't know if she knows. Listen, Torrent, the thing that was in front of me, it wasn't just what was in the eye, it was... It was like me.
what,
I don't
you
think
mean with
she...
your flamey wings and shit?
I mean... Celestial? And I
Interesting.
don't think it was not like something lurking over somebody's shoulder, but her. Part of her. Something about her, and you're saying that she was a wish. But who granted them the wish?
That's a damn good question. But hey, you know, camaraderie and all, and trust. You should probably inform the rest of the group. You know, don't keep secrets and blah, 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 all your goody two-shoes stuff. You know, go on. Do your thing.
He's gonna give him a slap on the ass.
That was very inappropriate, and you should be more honest with people, Torrent. You're not as horrible as you make yourself out to be.
Now kiss.
Middle finger. Pow pow.
Anything for Chips or Kazu?
Chips has been kind of silent, just trying to imagine the possibility that I was drugged.
Oh no,
But no, he was there. He chased me for 19 straight days. But could it have been a dream? Yeah, there's just this cycle going through his head as he's just quietly, not like really taking in what's around him. Like when he turned around and saw what was happening between Vesper and Solana, he he wasn't really watching. He was kind of just staring off blankly, but kind of was watching, but was very much focused on something else. Was Shmi just a dream? Did he want to shit in my mouth?
You were just living out your deepest fantasies. Imagination.
And this chalice is the letter P. It's like a O with a little PB hanging at the bottom there. See that?
That makes sense. I understand that.
Yeah, it makes it easier to remember.
Yeah. Or it's got one ball.
Oh.
Like
Turns
me.
the book sideways.
Oh. What a beautiful time for a raid to come in.
Hello, Raiders!
Welcome
in.
Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome to Call to Shadow on Phonics.
Welcome to Call of Shadow, where there is an impromptu surgery.
Yep, welcome. Yeah, that's it. Yes. Thank you, Vancouver by Night. I was lurking. Make sure you guys go give them a follow. They were just doing a charity stream and wrapping up season 2 of their VTM.
Let's go.
Season 3 is coming out 2025.
Hell yeah.
We're about to have D&D lobotomy.
Yeah, with these hands.
It's
You trust me?
technically it's like an optectomy or something like that.
Are you
Good luck.
ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. For regular lobotomy.
Yeah, I'm ready. You're ready. We're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
You're ready.
We're ready.
Get ready to get punched in the balls.
Okay. All right. Roll to hit Solana's armor class with advantage,
Ooh.
please.
Oh, advantage. ASMR.
ASMR.
Oh, I rolled
Shut
2
up.
natural 20s. Wow, that's the first. Holy shit.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go!
That's the first.
Vesper,
was meant
certified
to
fucking
be.
surgeon.
Okay. The eye falls free into your palm
Oh.
with a cut. And then suddenly, there is a frigid blast of cold.
Zoe just stepped on Verbal. Wasn't even that bad.
And everything around you grows dark. And the smell of ash infiltrates your nostrils. I need everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Baby,
boy.
Baby.
Don't forget, I think you have an aura, right? You have an aura, what is it? Sidro.
+3 on saves.
+3 on saves. Okay.
Are we all within
And
the
I think-
aura?
Hold on.
I have lucky and I'm gonna
Okay.
use one.
Yes. So is it a magical effect?
Yep.
Okay. So got it.
Right.
So are we all in that aura of yours?
The aura of protection, basically if you are within 10 feet of me. Wait,
would
hold
say
on. Whenever
no.
you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, the creature gets a bonus or gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier, which is the +3. Yeah, so if you're within 10 feet of my abtastic body, you're safe-ish, kind of.
I don't think I'm in your aura.
Is Vesper and Solana?
Wouldn't all of us be in your aura? I thought it was
10,
close
10
enough.
feet is 10 feet is literally like a block or two. So we're
Just be Torrent who
we've
is
all
in the
kind of
process of slapping
separated.
my butt.
Yeah, we've all separated to have our conversations. Especially with you about to stab your eye, I don't think you'd be 10 feet away from someone.
Fair enough.
I don't know. That's just my
You'd probably
opinion.
only be 10
Makes
feet
sense to me.
from Torrent.
Okay, fine.
Makes
That's
sense to
fine.
me.
Lobotomy.
Fully not a lobotomy, guys.
She forgets everything.
Okay. In the order that you posted them, go ahead and say them out loud, what you got on your Constitution saving throw for chat to hear, please.
Dirty 20.
21.
19.
10.
21.
Everyone who did not get
24.
everyone who did not at least get a 20. 40,
Bye-bye.
40 points of damage as you inhale the ash and it burns the lungs. You feel your left lung, maybe your right, you don't know, but it suddenly collapses and there's piercing, shattering pain down the arm as you try to suck in breath, but your trachea starts to squeeze. The blood oozing from Solana's face becomes thick like gelatin, and it is ever more than should be in this kind of eye. And then from your palm, Vesper, the eye grows legs, and they wrap around your hand, and we're gonna end there for tonight.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Just a quick
God
question.
damn.
Am I just knocked out? Like, how much points of damage do I get from him taking my eye out?
45.
Slay. Okay, I'm dead.
Are you
I'm down.
You're unconscious?
Oh.
Yes. I'm guessing
Kazu
with a
would
death
be-
save too, because I got the 40. I failed the 40.
Yeah, Kazu would be on his knees, heaving in pain right now, because he has 4 hit points left.
Oh boy.
All right, cool guys. Lobotomy.
Wow.
So it is answering the question in chat. It is different from regular lobotomy. It causes a giant explosion, and everyone almost dies.
Explodomy.
Explodomy.
The sky becomes so polluted with ash that the roadside becomes dark as night and is coated with blood.
Damn, homie. Damn.
Mind you, the title of the thing on alchemy says massacre, so that's not a good sign. I don't think.
What do you mean?
Say it like that.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for that raid, Vancouver. Super appreciate you bringing your people over. Welcome, welcome in.
Beware of the pirate named Shmi.
Beware the pirate named Shmi.
The poo poo pee pee man. Now, yes.
I'm telling you guys, it's gotta be super powerful to be able to do that. An Avengers level threat right there.
For real.
All right, let's find somebody to pass on the love to. Let's find someone to raid.